It's time for us to get into a conversation this morning, and GCB Bank is celebrating 70 years. Now, 70 years is a long time. So many things would have happened, so many experiences, so many successes chalked and all of that. I have been joined this morning by Mr. Linus Kumi. He's the head of corporate banking department with the GCB Bank, and he's going to give us the lowdown on what they're going to be doing 70 years down the road. Good morning, sir. How are you?
Good morning, and thanks for having me here.
Yeah, fantastic. Now, 70 years. How is the bank feeling after 70 years?
Ooh, we feel very great. We have been around for 7 decades.
Yeah.
We've seen all the ups and downs of this industry. I can tell you that the atmosphere there is very, very energized. We are poised to also leave our mark for the next 70 years.
Okay.
And that's exactly what we are doing. We looked at ourselves and say, look, we are not just a bank. We are a bank with a special mandate.
Yeah.
And we will have to leave a mark
Yeah.
for the next generation to talk about us.
Nice one, nice one, nice one. Now, what's the general theme for your celebrations this year? Because I'm sure there's going to be a lot of different things that you've got lined up and all that. What's the general theme?
Fantastic. So maybe let me just take you a little bit back.
Okay.
So GCB was set up in 1953, largely as a central bank. Then at independence, we had to split to have the central bank stand at one place, and then also have the commercial bank with the sole mandate of helping indigenous businesses and also helping individuals to achieve their aspiration. This mandate we have executed very well. We have been very resourceful. We have been resilient for all these 7 decades. We've also been relevant for our clients, and have also been. We've shown great returns and results in delivering this mandate. So we thought of having an opportunity to showcase how we have really impacted the socioeconomic environment of Ghana. So our theme for the 70th anniversary is to provide 70 years of providing unrivaled financial solutions towards the socioeconomic development of Ghana.
Okay, okay. So repeat that theme again.
70 years of providing unrivaled financial solutions towards the socioeconomic development of Ghana.
Okay. Now, your space is corporate banking.
Exactly.
How has corporate banking contributed in this light as well?
So, GCB as a bank runs on a twin engine Rolls Royce, I call it. So we have a retail department or division, and then we have a wholesale banking division. The retail, as you obviously know, it's the one that deals with the very low micro bit of businesses and then individuals, and the wholesale banking made up of largely commercial, the global markets team, and then corporate banking. Corporate banking business takes care of the large end of our corporates within Ghana. And for us, our mandate, like I said earlier, is to be supporting indigenous business. We have been very active in the space with sectors like agriculture, sectors like manufacturing, construction, even road construction. So if you take a typical agri-business like a cocoa business, for example, we all know how impactful cocoa is into Ghana. We contribute about 25% of the total market share out of the 22 banks we have in Ghana. So it tells you from the value chain, from those who buy the beans, for those who, the farmers on the markets, all the way to even the cocoa board itself. We continue to be leaders in that space.
Wow, that's huge. I mean, 25%, that's massive. That's like...
It's huge. It's huge. Last year, we did close to $1.5 billion with all the value chain, including those who provide chemicals and fertilizers in this industry. It's huge. Look, we, like I said in the beginning, we are not just a bank. We have a clear mandate to grow Ghana, and we need to fuel that growth to ensure that we are in the correct space.
One of the difficulties with banking in Ghana in general, and it's probably started because we were so late in sorting out our addressing systems and where do you find people when they borrowed money and all of those things. How do you manage risk as a bank and to reduce liabilities and people running away with your loans and all those kinds of things? How have you done with that?
Fantastic. In our space, it's a very highly regulated environment. So there are things that you would want to do, you may not be able to do. GCB recently was rated by international agencies as the safest bank in Ghana. We're also adjudged the most compliant bank, not in Ghana, but in the whole of Africa. 2 years running. And our compliance has to do with compliance to processes, compliance to systems, and compliance to governance. And the governance is what contains our risk framework. The economists will tell you the higher the risk, the higher the return. But beyond that, it's your ability to ensure that you are safeguarding shareholders' value, shareholders' funds, to the extent that whatever monies that go out must be able to come back in. So for us, we don't only provide access to funding, but we add a bit of advisory to the role that we play. And as a result of that, we are able to transfer the risk management doctrine, call it, into the client's environment. Through that, we manage that environment quite well.
Talk to us a bit about your ESG policy. I mean, as a bank, environment, social, and governance policy.
So, thank you again. GCB, we are committed to the long-term relationships environments that we operate in. And we are very interested in the future. Not because it's the right thing to do, but it's also gives us the opportunity to provide real value for our clients. We've had several partnerships with international funding agencies that gives us sort of technical expertise to be able to support our clients in this environment. We ourselves are very keen on reducing our carbon footprint. We are aligned to the 7 principles set up by the central bank to ensure that all those areas of interest, especially in the environment, diversity, are all respected. We recruit, or we have close to 4,000 employees, out of which 55% of them are female. So we sort of cut across the environments that we operate. We operate in almost every single district within the 16 regions of Ghana. So our environment impact to the communities that we serve, we take it very serious, and then we impact on that environment as well, strongly.
Talking about strength and performing strongly, how has this year been for you, especially the third quarter?
Last year was a very difficult one. We all know what happened. We had DDEP come in. Management took a position and a strategy to turn around the business. We were more low on capital consumption. Fortunately for us, the momentum we gathered from the first quarter to this September shows that, look, the bank is very resilient. What happened to us, if it happened to any other bank, I'm sure will be under. But the bank has shown that we are very resilient. Our balance sheet has expanded. Top line revenue items, we are still number 1. And we are cracking it to ensure that by end December, the bank will present a very solid performance for the market. For our clients out there, what I tell them is, look, you need a bank that is solid, a bank that can put behind you a significant balance sheet. A client that will go beyond. Let me give you a little example, okay? I have a client that I need to cross the Afram River with a pontoon. No bank will go there. No bank will go there. But this is a client who's providing solar energy for the entire community. A client that is producing powdered cassava, producing starch industrially. But not every bank will go there. Our mandate, like I said, is so different from the ordinary. Another example is, I don't know whether you've heard of Safari Valley. Super. At the time of incubating that idea, nobody was interested. The client will tell you, I went to 10 banks. But when he spoke to GCB, we understood him. We know there's none around this side of Africa. So we supported him. So they look at it. It's the only eco resort facility in the whole of West Africa.
It's amazing.
That is the mandate we run.
Now, so like you said, you're looking forward to a very strong last quarter. We wish you well, as far as that is concerned. Now, looking into the future,
It was looking to a crystal ball.
There's a strong agenda by the vice president to digitize and all of that. I'm sure GCB is also looking futuristically to make sure that you're strong in that area as well. Since everything's becoming, with AI coming in and all of those things, your digital. Talk to us a bit about your digital agenda into the future.
Thank you again.
Or currently where you are and then the future.
Where we are going. So digitalization presents opportunity for the financial industry or for GCB Bank to offer more varied services to our client base.
Okay.
So today we are really much aligned. Today you can communicate to us even via WhatsApp and the bank will be able to respond. Today you can, we've just launched a new app that is state of the art. That allows you to do things like PAPS. PAPS is the Pan-African Settlement Payment System. Today you can sit in Ghana and be able to make payments in Nigeria, and the client in Nigeria receives it in Naira.
Wow.
And it's on our app. With a click of a button, you can be able to do that service. GCB is the first bank to have started and still the leader in that space. Another thing that's very, very much of concern is today, most of our clients are concerned about what happens within the cybersecurity space. We've done a huge investment in that. We operate the state-of-the-art SOC, and SOC is our security operating center in Ghana. We operate the latest version of bank platforms today in Ghana. So where we want to take digital banking, and this is to tell my customers out there, GCB is a different GCB that you used to know.
I like that.
It's a very different. And our brand promise is to be your bank for life. We don't only give to our corporate clients, but we try to midwife our clients from the very beginning to, I tell my colleagues, till you even die, when you die, we'll come and collect your money for you. And I make sure that, look, we serve every aspect of the economy through digitalization. The next thing you will hear about GCB, after we've launched the app, will be where multinationals, large corporates are able to connect directly with our bank and then effect transactions, manage clients remotely. So you could be in South Africa and still be given instructions here in Ghana, and your transactions will be effected. That is the next thing about GCB.
Fantastic.
And for us, the most important thing that we do is to build up clients to become industry leaders and African champions.
I like that. I like that a lot. Fantastic. Thank you very much for speaking with us, Linus.
Thank you.
Thank you. Any final words before you leave us?
I tell you what, our brand promise is your bank for life. And when we say your bank for life, we really mean your bank for life. We will be there at the cradle and to the grave. We will take care of all your interests. This bank has what it takes to take Ghana to the next stage. Today, I tell you, there's no economy, or industry that has developed without local indigenous banks. And GCB is offering that to Ghana.
Fantastic.
And during this anniversary, we will showcase what we've done in that space to enable our customers know exactly who to get in touch with and how to deliver that service to them.
Super. Fantastic. Thank you very much, Linus. We've been speaking with Mr. Linus Kumi. He is the head of corporate banking department at the GCB Bank.